Hey everybody, welcome back to our Let's Play of Mega Man for the NES, the first ever. And what? I thought you took on Elec Man! No. Actually, we did. But before we start up Dr. Wily, we need something from the stage. By the way, I'm Drak.
And I'm Shadow.
And he's absolutely enthralled in the 8-bit awesome gameplay.
Yes, 8-bit man all the way.
8-bit awesome.
Which is lately kind of a theme with indie games.
Oh yeah.
Make it 8-bit, make it hard as hell.
Truth be told, I think, strangely enough, I think Mega Man started the craze, because then they did Mega Man 9, and it was back to form, and it was hard as heck. So hard, in fact, that, fun fact, I have actually not played Mega Man 9 or Mega Man 10. So Mega Man fans can feel free to crucify me, I guess. I just haven't gotten around to it, and I really want to play the games. Especially since Mega Man 10 did the first ever female Robot Master in Splash Woman. I almost wanted to say Splash Woman. Because that's the one thing that you will notice throughout all the Mega Man games, is they are all man. So like, Mega Man 2 you'll have Airman.
Yes.
Mega Man 3 you'll have Top Man.
It's man.
It is. The feminists have something to disagree about on this game. It's so male-dominated, except for all the males are robots. I swear, it's Tezuka. It really is. It was like, they couldn't call it Astro Boy the game, so they might as well just call it, you know, Astro Man.
That's pretty much it.
I was actually reading something on Tezuka. He's like the god of manga, and apparently we're having a little bit of a bug with the emulator right now. What the crap? I swear, it's either the ROM of this game that I got, or it was the emulator itself. So, from what I've read, it's probably the ROM. There really isn't a good ROM of Mega Man.
Oh no, you fell.
Just the later games. Yes, indeed. And now I have to deal with these guys all over again. Oh, but Fireman will save me, right? By the way, if you guys hadn't noticed, yes, I have all 6 Robot Master's powers, so now I can use them at will, and that'll be helpful for Dr. Wily. Okay, so, here is what we needed to go and get. Now, back as a kid, this was actually a really cool secret, because everybody wanted to know what that did. It's actually a Mega Man power. It's what I like to call, I've heard many names for it, so I'm just going to call it the Mega Bridge. Because that's technically what it does, is you create bridges.
Okay.
Now, unfortunately, this isn't like other Mega Man games where I can simply port out of the Robot Master stage. Nope, I have to go all the way through.
Have to finish it.
Yes, including take out Elec Man again. It doesn't mean I lose his power or anything like that. It's just if you want to beat your high score.
Right.
This was back in the day when NES was still kind of doing scores. They were still holding true to the Atari concept, and then in later games, score got eliminated. Thank goodness.
Yeah, they could just get rid of lives.
That would be nice, but then how would you call it NES hard?
Like making it hard in other places.
True. That was one of the things that always bugged me about games like Ninja Gaiden is lives. Oh, last one, last pellet. Oh, am I gonna survive? Actually, no, probably not. Ah!
Gonna watch the beams of death.
Of electricity. Because we are in the power plant of the city. The city of 2000X.
Thanks.
We could have a discussion all about just that. How a lot of games used to do the 20XX and the 1990X.
Well, I even noticed recently Project Crosszone did 2000X.
Did they really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh!
I'm guessing because it's following...
This was the Capcom, Namco, Sega crossover, right?
Yes.
They did 2000X. Awesome. I especially love also, like, any Godzilla game has done that. except they're like 1990X if they're Super Nintendo and backward. I love that concept, man, because it's like, oh, we're trying to be all mysterious about the date that this is supposed to be coming out, and it doesn't work at all.
Exactly.
And apparently I can't avoid electricity to save my life right now.
Maybe it's the Roman numeral X, so it's 10. So it's 1990 10 or something.
Oh, don't even get me started there. Don't. Because that will come in later in the Mega Man franchise. And no, the games have confirmed it. Mega Man 10 is not Mega Man X. I don't know how many times I've gotten into arguments with fellow Mega Man nerds where it's like, no, Mega Man X is Mega Man 10. No, it's not. It's just a new character. Oh, look, I win. And died at the same time.
Oh, God.
I kept that. Why? Because that's awesome.
That is too funny, really.
That is awesome. He's like, I'm taking you with me. Yes, you kind of are. And we haven't even gotten into the hard stuff yet. Like, that's coming up next, because we haven't begun Dr. Wily. Alright, round 3 in Elec Man. Can I do it this time? Let's see. And he's down. Mwahahaha! So now I have Elec Man defeated, and I got the Mega Bridge. So now I'm completely equipped for Dr. Wily. So where do we go next?
To Dr. Wily.
Obviously to Dr. Wily. So now we have all 6 are blacked out, and we have Dr. Wily right there. And isn't his sprite just gorgeous?
Yep.
He's the Einstein of evil. Oh, it gets even better, Alex. Just keep watching. It gets better.
Did you see that video called Dr. Wily versus Dr. Eggman?
Yes. That's the part... I'm going to curtail off, but did you notice the unique thing they did with the sprite? The sprite is so evolved, it can move its eyebrows.
Oh, nice.
That, like, everybody has this big, huge pose in the Mega Man games. No, Dr. Wily's is always move the eyebrows. That is so stupid. But yes, I did see the death battle of Dr. Wily and Dr. Robotnik, and that was absolutely awesome that Metal Sonic won. Spoiler alert! If you guys haven't seen it already, I mean, seriously. The only thing that's disappointing to me is Alex kind of knows that I try to keep up on a lot of things I follow on YouTube and Blip and things like that. Mm-hmm. I sadly have not been able to do that with Screw Attack. And so Death Battle, I've not watched a single thing of Season 2. Partially because I'm kind of worried.
Well, look on the bright side. I'd subscribe to our own channel, Drak and Shadow, to Screw Attack's YouTube channel.
Exactly.
So now you can watch them all you like.
Yes. Just because I haven't kept up on Death Battle doesn't mean I haven't kept up on everything else. Have you seen the unboxings of the new consoles from Screw Attack?
No, actually I didn't.
Oh my gosh. You want to start up as a gamer, do you want to start up a Heart Attack? Just watch those videos. Because Stuttering Craig comes out and just looks like he's going to destroy the consoles. He's like sitting there juggling them, threatening to, or he's like, hey Ben, think fast! And I love it how one of his associates just looks into the camera and says, you cannot do this again, ever. They did that for the PS4, and look who was back for the Xbox One.
So that reminds me of those people who like make videos of them buying like a PS3 on launch day and then just go out into the crowd and destroy it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Or even better, well, I'm trying to remember what the actual thing was, but they actually taped a gang up on a person who had bought a PS3. Thankfully, we didn't have anything like that for this generation. Speaking of which, if you guys hadn't gotten the idea, yes, the consoles are out. So, spoiler alert. But yeah, then you do those whole gang ups on people trying to get the consoles to sell them on eBay. Or you'll get the unveil videos. See guys, I bought like 3 Wiis, and 2 of them are going up on eBay.
Yeah, there's always those assholes that do that.
Oh, it bothers me to no end. What's really sad, too, is I actually know a person who bought their Wii via eBay. Like, for insane prices. And so I'm just like, dude, no, don't do that. Don't look into their eyes, Alex. Don't look into their eyes.
But they're so googly.
They are so googly, but then they'll shoot you.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
That's because they are. They are the stalkers of the Mega Man universe.
I miss those Geico commercials.
Oh, man. I can't do Geico anymore.
I'm so sick of I'm sick of the gecko. Like, it's enough of the gecko already.
Dude, I'm fed up with all of them. Don't get me wrong, the president from 24 was kind of cool in All-State. He's lost his flavor. Flo never had the flavor. And F you, Progressive, for using Sonic. And Geico just never had it to me. Like, even the cavemen weren't funny.
Did you know that caveman that actually...
They got a sitcom?
Yeah, they actually got their own sitcom.
I literally saw the announcement on a magazine one day, and I'm just like, really? They aren't even funny to begin with! Alright, so I'm gonna need to step out of the commentary that we're having, the absolutely awesome commentary, and explain to you one of the greatest bosses to ever hit the Mega Man universe.
The Cyclops.
Actually, he's got a better name than that, Alex. He is the Yellow Devil.
Ooh.
He doesn't look like a devil, but he's the Yellow Devil.
This is pretty cool, I gotta say.
Yeah, this was challenging as heck as a kid. And the only kind of downside is that Yellow Devil has been used in other games, and they kind of kept the same concept with it. This is the part that's supposed to be the challenging issue with him. And it's not so much as soon as you figure out the pattern. But this was a great boss idea back in the day. Because as you can see, even for me, it throws me off after how many years of playing this game.
I'm sure I'd have the same troubles, honestly.
Yeah, it really is that you have to memorize. The one problem in this pattern, very simple. You can see the point where there's two blocks that are coming in that you have to jump over both of them. That's the only thing that throws you off. And as you can see, I get hit by that most of the time. And I get him!
Yeah!
I was about to die. Like, literally, one more second, and I would have been dead. Because he had me in his sights.
Mega Man. Yeah!
Yes! So stage 1 of Dr. Wily is complete.
Watch out,
You'll
Dr.
notice
Wily.
I said stage 1.
Yep, we got more to come.
One of the traits of Dr. Wily's castle, as Alex will become familiar with, Dr. Wily's castle is always multiple stages. And another trait of the Dr. Wily's castle, or in the Mega Man X game, Sigma's castle, we will see in a little bit, but I think Alex has already figured it out. You have any theories on it?
Actually, no.
Oh, okay, cool. I get to surprise you!
Right.
Oh no! Fall through the pit!
Yeah!
Wait! But we killed you! We killed you!
Oh, a boss run.
Yep, you have to do a boss rush. And all the... Well, what happens in later Mega Man games is one stage is totally devoted to the boss rush. In the first game, however, boss rush is split amongst two levels. So that's kind of a downer, but usually in the later games you can tell when you're at the end because the boss rush will happen just as you're about to face Dr. Wily. And I always love that concept. I know a lot of people are irritated with that. I love that concept. Because now you get to be totally overpowered with them. And I am going to die. Oh, I survive! How long will this last? How long? How long?
You got destroyed by a Game Boy.
I did indeed. I did indeed. I got destroyed by a little Tamagotchi. And of course, the most annoying enemy... These are the Medusa heads of the Mega Man series. Because they never leave you alone. You can't even rig them to go off the screen, because they'll just sit there and follow you. Alright, so now we get to go fight Cutman Revisited again. Now, people might notice I'm actually not using Cutman's weakness. That's very simple. Gutsman requires that there be blocks, and there are no blocks. This is another indication that Cutman was supposed to be your first finish. is you can't use you have to use the Mega Buster against it.
Right.
That's kind of the downside of Gutsman's power, is he's the only one that ever required a physical object. Simply because it was called the Super Arm. It was supposed to give you super strength. Thankfully, it didn't go with the YouTube meme direction and gave him a super button. Dun-dun! Go look up Gutsman's butt. If you guys do not know what we're talking about, go look up Gutsman's butt. It was the one flaw of the TV series that was never explained. Oh my gosh! No! Slow down! It's like a Gradius game! Not really. Thankfully, these are the only two Robot Masters that we have to deal with here. But now we get to show off the Mega Bridge. The cheat tool of tomorrow.
Yay!
It's only temporary, but man, that's awesome. That's so helpful. And I'm already sick of these guys, so... Boom! Or as, oh dang, what was his name? I can't think of his name now in Mario Brothers.
Dennis Hopper.
Dennis Hopper said, Boo-boo. What is wrong with me? I couldn't remember. Do you want to know why? Because, unfortunately, rest his soul. Dennis Hopper hasn't been in anything monumental recently, obviously, because he's passed on.
Yes.
So, speaking of which, so did you see the news over the weekend?
No.
The Fast and the Furious star Paul Walker passed away.
Oh, yes, I actually did see that.
And everybody is like sitting there going, "Oh, the irony!" Because he died in a fiery car crash.
Yeah, tragic. Unfortunately, it is one of those ironic things in life, because...
Okay, Fast and Furious fans, plug your ears for a second. Are they plugged? Okay. Paul Walker's not all that memorable. Sorry. He's like a beat... Dude, he seriously could take on any role Matthew McConaughey has taken on in the last 5 years. There'd be no difference. That's the sad part, is that he's just kind of a C-list actor, and what he was known for is, ironically, what killed him.
Yeah.
Alright, and so here comes the second boss. Alright, Paul Walker fans, you can unclose your ears now.
Well, they had their ears closed. I'm not sure they could hear that.
That's okay, they'll figure it out. I'm signing them right now. So as you can see, the next villain is myself.
Oh my goodness, a doppelganger.
Except apparently he can take less damage than I can.
Cheap.
Yeah, exactly. This is like an overpowered clone. But this actually proves something for Dr. Wily. He could technically build something stronger than Mega Man. Because this is not a stolen project. This is an actual Dr. Wily thing.
Oh, another 2 double K.
No, I won.
Oh, you won? Okay.
Yes. Unfortunately, the emulator did a weird bug out.
Okay.
So, yay! And did you notice the big disco room?
Yes.
That makes total sense, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, and so with Dr. Wily Stage 2 done, we are going to go ahead and end this LP. Next time, we take on the final 2 stages of Dr. Wily's castle, and maybe even bring out Sid Dr. Wily.
Oh my goodness, it's so awesome!
I guess you guys will have to wait till next week to see.
Dun,
See you
dun,
next
dun.
time!